Welcome back to the back nine here on the Black Falls Open in Montgomery, Vermont. We have a fun card here lined up for you, and we're excited to see the back nine action here at Black Falls. Big shout out to Johnny Betts for hosting us, of course, on this beautiful piece of property, and to the greatest media team for coming up and filming, first time ever at Black Falls. We have Tom Shanley at 11 under. He's got a 4-stroke lead on Hubert and Charlie, and trying to play catch up as Stephen Economos at 4 under par. We'll see what's in store here on the back nine. We're going to be starting on hole 10, one of the more iconic holes here at Black Falls, a hole that you just want to throw your whole bag on, and it's a par 4 and the longest hole out here. We'll see how these guys tackle it. How we doing today, Raivis?
I'm doing well. I'm glad that you were able to join us today as well, Chris. This is just amazing location, amazing tournament, Disc Golf Vermont tours, making moves. I'm just happy I was part of it, and the greatest media team was there to capture some of it. Like you said, hole 10 is a beast now. It didn't used to be this long. It used to be one of the signature holes just by as is, and now it's just, I think, doubled its aesthetic appeal. And you know, in terms of just absolute bomber, you can try to rip it, but you have to be careful so you're not too left or right. You really want to land where the drone is right there, or you can get yourself in trouble. As a par 4, it's one of the most difficult holes that we're going to find.
Yeah, there's it's tight as you get in here. As you can see here, it's very tight on the green and hard to be perfect. Lots of roots and whatnot. It is a new location, so we'll see how Tom Shanley, our leader, tackles it.
Like I said, when I came here in 2010, in the first round, I was talking about it in the front nine. You know, this course had all of its glory, and now with this hole and the new changes that Johnny Betts is making, I mean, who knows what's going to happen next year?
Yeah. We saw Tom a little short and little left, but he should be able to be in a good position.
Yeah, so I don't mind the hyzer out play. This is the right play where Charlie is, where it's kind of drifting a little more with his mid-range.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful shot there. Let's check it out again.
Yeah, I love this camera shot by Rusty here. You can see that it's just floating.
Would have parked the old placement.
Exactly. And that's like 400 feet where he is. That's no easy task.
Yeah, I would say.
Nick Economos throwing his destroyer. And then here's Hubert throwing his Shadow Titan. I love it.
Should be in a good spot down there.
Yeah, and like I was saying earlier, that's kind of where I like to land, because I like the hyzer approach. So Shanley's sort of in a good spot, but he's just far away.
It's a tough birdie, and he'll have a long putt, but
yeah, probably about 80 feet or so.
Oh yeah.
And Steven is just trying to get around the corner. For 856 feet, this is it could be a par 5. I don't know. There was only in a previous tournament that Johnny held. Wow, what a shot by Veysey.
Yeah,
glide. Holy crap!
Beauty.
Let's check that out again. Just magnificent shot.
Good shot.
The whole card is loving it. So I was trying to say, like, in one of the tournaments that Johnny ran in the summer, he said that there wasn't a single birdie on this hole.
Yeah, I can believe that. This is a hard one to get. Charlie looks like he's going to be in position to try to get it, though.
Oh, don't hit that one. Why did you do that?
Not too easy to get through there. It is really tight, like you were indicating. And a par feels pretty good, Chris. I'm not going to lie on this one.
Yeah, I'll take it. Nice. Charlie with a big 3.
Yep. And only one of the few people to get it. It was Clayton Davis, Shane Seals, and Charlie Veysey. Shout out to them.
Nice. Yeah, it's a tough get for sure.
Let's go.
Love the enthusiasm by Charlie there. That was disgusting. He has such a smooth putt. I love watching him putt.
Yeah, it is.
And here's Hubert backing it up. That was more than a tester.
I did not
Yeah.
even see it. I was just like, he was literally bro.
Yeah, I could see Johnny maybe dropping a few of the little trees in here in the future, just to open up a couple more spots, but we'll see.
There's really not much that he needs to do. Now, what's interesting, that I've been hearing rumors that he's going to change hole 11 as well. Right now, it's a little short shot, 271 feet right here, as you see Charlie throwing it. But he has plans to make this a par 4, going kind of down where hole 10 finishes. I can't wait to see what that looks like.
Yeah, I think he had hoped to do that before the tournament, but there just wasn't quite enough time, so we'll debut that new hole next year.
And everybody's throwing a flick here. Surprising, because you kind of you almost need touch on this one, I feel like.
Yeah, it's hard to grasp the angle on camera, I feel like. I throw my Firebird on a flick, and I got it round 1. But when you're standing on the tee, it's the safer play for sure, I think.
For 271 feet, there's only 2 birdies on this, Chris.
Okay, huh.
I couldn't believe it when I saw that stat.
Wow, so maybe I was one of them.
It averaged 3.06, believe it or not. So,
Okay. Yeah, it's
tough
tight.
Yeah. And especially where,
Lots of stuff to hit.
is. Jeez. And, let's talk about the drop-off. See how there's a cliff right there? That can get squirrely very fast.
Yeah, if you miss your putt, you can roll, for sure.
And I like Tom's bid there. Aggressive bid. He was definitely trying to get the comeback there. And Tom Shanley's going to take a bogey, actually.
Okay. Give one up here.
Yeah. Oh, my apologies. Yeah, so he did take a bogey.
Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah.
Yep.
We'll see if these guys can, they got some time to try to catch our leader here. They're going to have to get some birdies, though.
Yeah, you don't want to bleed strokes on when there's only 6 holes to go. And hole 12 is one of my favorite. Johnny Betts told me that after he installed this, the first day after he installed it, somebody aced it. And that was about 12 years ago. He was thinking about moving it back further, and he hasn't, luckily, because no one's aced it since then. I love that.
Yeah, it's a tight one. I think this is probably the tightest hole out here. It's a hallway the whole way down to the basket.
It really is. And here is Hubert with his Electron Soft Nomad, and he gets pretty far up there, probably the furthest out of the bunch so far. And let's see what Shanley does with his P2.
Oh, did it again, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a common mistake to be where Charlie and Tom miss. Sometimes I throw a hammer on this just to get my par and not, get in trouble.
Yeah, but this is not an easy approach from where they are. There's really not much angle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one you kind of licking your chops at on the tee, and then you throw the shot and go,
Yeah, what just happened?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, take a look at where he is. And I believe this is a 3rd shot.
Yeah, so back-to-back bogeys with Tom here, opening up some window.
Yeah, going from a -11 to -9, just like that. On some of the tougher holes, I would say this is a tougher stretch here. Hubert having the best look for birdie. He just misses it to the left. And yeah, Tom's going to take a bogey back to back.
Yeah, just got to dig deep and have a short memory and move on.
Absolutely. Now, what do you think this average?
I'd say probably just over 3.2.
Yep, 3.2, right on the money, and only 4 birdies. Johnny Betts, shout out to him. I actually saw that shot. It was pure. Tyler Moriarty, Alex Ferguson, and Luis Anino. Shout out to them. And hole 13. I had to double check the distance on this one. I really didn't think it was 385, but I could see it. It's definitely got some legs to it, and you really have to be in a right spot.
Yeah, you need to go straight for a long ways to get this one. It is a hard get.
Keep going.
I think these guys are just 2 left right now.
Yeah. Again, these last 3 holes are extremely tight.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie getting the best pull so far. But Shanley dropping a few strokes already in this back 9. The tension's rising, Chris. But look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this shot. What a rip.
That got up there.
That got really up there.
I think someone's not happy about their bogeys.
And I believe this was his first run MD1. What a shot.
Okay.
It's interesting. I'm looking over his list of discs, and he really doesn't throw anything outside of mid-range on this whole course. I mean, PD is the highest one. That's a 9-speed.
Yeah, I could see that. A lot of players play black balls with mid-range just to keep it on the fairway.
Wow. There you go. A pro tip, right?
Oh.
Yeah, Charlie dropping it early there. That's not good.
Yeah, he's got a layup for bogey.
And he was starting off hot with that 8, 9, 10. He got a couple birdies in a row. He didn't get 11. He got a bogey on 12. He may be looking at bogey as well. Look at that putt. Hugh Bear has some touch on the green. I don't know what it is, but I like watching him putt as well.
Yeah, and that was for par, I believe.
Yep. He saved his par. Check that out. Gives it a full. He's just looking at the basket the whole time. Gets it the follow through that he needs, and that was around the tree too. Very impressive.
Nice putt.
What a birdie!
Yeah, that's huge. Was that the only one? Because I feel like it probably was.
Well, let's take a look because that was very impressive. This hole averaged 3.35, and you only had 2 birdies the whole day, and Tom Shanley was one of them. Yep. Aaron Schlossberg. So shout out to him getting that birdie. Hole 14. I like this hole. Simple flick or turnover approach, but it can get pretty difficult if you're just off a little bit in terms of hitting early or going too deep.
Yeah, I play a beat-up hyzer flip sidewinder.
Oh, I like it. And I like that shot. What a beautiful shot by Tom Shanley, getting back on track after getting his 2 bogeys in a row, getting a birdie right after that, and he's looking for another one.
Still funny.
Yeah, Tom opened up the door, and I think he's trying to get those strokes back here.
And so is Hubert, though. Check out that. That's like, I think that's his bread and butter, just that simple, soft flick shot there.
5, baby. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
No way.
Yeesh.
Oh my gosh, we have to see that one again. Let's see how close this one was. Here's Charlie. Every time it's that green disc, you already know it's the glide. And watch this.
Oh,
so close.
that could have made up for a bogey.
Yeah, right? That could have made up for 2, Chris. Let's do that.
No doubt. Hubert with a really close attempt at birdie there.
Yep, here's Steve, one of the best spin putters I know. Yeah.
Good
What
putt.
a putt. That was really good. If you want to learn how to spin putt with the straddle, check out this. smooth. If you'd like to watch more of Steve and his brother Nick Economos, you can check out the Ice Bowl coverage that we did back in February. They shot almost, I think, 25, 26 down between the two layouts and at Coggs, and it was really amazing to watch.
Yeah, that's a course I haven't played.
You should come down for the Welcome to the Jungle. It's an amazing tournament that Bob Kolchak puts on every year. And here is hole 15, 315 feet, all the way to the right. Another turnover. Kind of strange that you have back-to-back turnovers or flick approaches in terms of drives. But this one's a lot tougher than the one that we just saw before.
Yeah, this is another one. It's a toughie. I go back and forth over the years between sidearm and backhand. But it's one you want to get. It's one you definitely want to get in the bank here before you get to the end of the course.
Mm-hmm. And Charlie's just playing it right. Every shot with this glide is just in the perfect spot, I feel like, especially with this course. And here's Hubert, another flick here. That was his Cosmin neutron volt. And here's, we didn't talk about the backside and how much it slopes off. It's pretty dangerous, actually. You can see Tom Shanley deciding to lay up. Even that could have ran a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be close to really give it a go.
Oh,
almost made that. Oh, no.
Oh, no, he's right. What?
Holy cow.
He almost made that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Steve. That's awful.
One of the worst things.
And he was starting to heat up a little bit too.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Charlie with a great deuce.
His putter's heating up.
Yep. We're gonna have to see a replay on that one.
Papa Chuck and the black putter.
Deadly. Right in the heart. So that's back-to-back birdies for him, washing away those bogeys, getting back on track. Steve,
oh, man,
what is going on?
It's just one of those holes where you just can't finish.
Yeah. Oh, good putt there. Jeez. Yeah, he went back and forth quite a bit on that one. I don't know. I guess that's kind of what happens when you try to run it, I guess. But
yeah, we've all been there.
Yep. And here's Tom Shanley cleaning up his par, holding on to his lead by a few strokes. And this uphill hole is very deceiving. And I just noticed that this is 3 sort of turnovers or flicks in a row in terms of the pin position. But the OB on the backside, the road on the backside is OB, but the road in the front is not. Is that correct?
Yeah, the driveway is safe, but the road is not. You rarely see anyone go to the road on their drive. It's usually an approach.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a really hard 2. You gotta get way up the hill, and wow, that's a ripping sidearm.
Yeah, Hubert is just killing it with the sidearm on this course. That was his star destroyer, keeping those Canadians proud. And again, that's why I was asking, because I wasn't sure if this road, for the viewers, they knew that was going to be OB or not, but that was safe.
That's a really good shot. If I were to guess, I bet there's only a couple birdies on this hole over the weekend as well. Yeah,
I won't ruin it just yet, but wow, Tom Shanley's a little early. That was looking pretty good. And here's Steve Economos. He just got the 6 on the last hole, so he's a little mad.
Yeah,
but
that's up there at the circle, I bet.
Yeah, check out this catch cam reaction too. Oh almost
Oh,
hits the
no.
spectator, and he
That's
goes
OB.
over.
Nice
Oh.
dodge.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Steve, that happened to you, but that was an amazing looking shot. And for the record, it did not hit the person.
Just after I was saying barely anyone goes in the road.
The irony, right? But look at
Yeah.
that. putt.
Wow.
Look at this. Tom Shanley said, you know what? Hubert, you ain't catching me because I'm about to make this putt.
Some good golf from Tom. He's digging deep here.
Very much so. He just had, I think, yeah, that was his third birdie on 4 holes. So that's amazing. And yeah, so this hole average, let's take a look here. 2.9 actually. That's like really
2.9.
impressive. 2.9 under par. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, I could see it. That a lot of threes, tons of threes.
Tons of threes and not a lot of birdies, but 6 birdies. So
6 birds, okay, pretty good.
Yeah, a little more than the other ones that we saw. And then good par by Charlie, also digging deep because he was stuck early. And let's take a look on hole 17. I love the last 2 holes. I think it really sets the tone for Black Falls. You played a lot through the woods. You're finishing up on this prairie valley. You got some ponds to look on 18, but 17 is also a nice little challenge where there's OB on the left, nothing on the right, but there's a slopey fairway.
Yeah, OB runs the whole left side basically. It dips in a little bit in spots, but the whole left side's OB.
That was a really good looking shot by Hubert with this neutron hex. And here's Tom Shanley. Love that angle. He just went a little deep. That's gonna be a tough putt. Yeah. The pressure's on. I mean, Charlie Veysey's also making a little charge now, right?
Yeah, if he can birdie out, he might have a chance here.
Yep. Good looking shot. I think it. Oh yeah, I got caught up a little early. That's the danger with the backhand early. Like if you don't make it come from the left side late, then you're gonna just fade into the trees early. And here's Charlie. I can't imagine that he's gonna give this a full go. And he did though. It looks like that was a pretty good bid.
Yep. So he's closer than it looked.
Yeah, but that's a tough straddle. I mean, you can see there's a branch right in the middle of his angle. Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
And here's Steve Economos.
No way. Come on.
Yeah. And Hubert trying to make a push. Ooh! What a putt!
Keeping things interesting here. Tom's got to come clean on 18.
And I like that Tom's a good birdie there. That keeps the the vibe light there. Yeah, good putt, Tom. Good comeback. And yeah, definitely interesting for hole 18, where there's a lot of OB potential too.
Yeah, there used to be just 1 pond, and now there's 3.
And this is hole 18, one of the most signature holes on the course. I remember sleeping and tenting on hole 18 back in 2010. I just loved waking up to the ponds and to the green and to this basket. I just thought it was so majestic, and it's kind of what Black Falls is all about. If you ever want to camp here, feel free to contact Johnny Betts, and he'll make it happen. So 400 feet, par 3. Let's see what happens. Hubert with the box. Only down 1, I think.
Go forward.
Nice pull.
Wow.
Wow.
Run.
Neutron Hex is really working for Hubert. I mean, that was pretty picture perfect.
Come on, go forward. Go forward.
Great shot. Putting the pressure on Tom to throw a safe shot here.
Absolutely. And my apologies. It looks like he has a 2-stroke, but still, anything can happen.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
That is not the best putt, and luckily he stayed safe. He wasn't OB in the pond, so.
Charlie with a nice rip.
Yeah, that was really good. And when he's a little deep, that was with his, I believe his D1. Economos, you can tell people saying he's safe, because on the right side the pond comes up as well. And Shanley with a very important upshot here. Whoa!
No, it's
Now
like meant to be.
That is some really fortunate roll there, because he could have gone the other angle. So yeah, that helps him a lot to save the par. But let's, Shanley I think has played really well. Other than those 2 blemishes on 11 and 12, he played excellent the whole tournament.
Good finish from Charlie.
Yeah. Talk about playing excellent the whole tournament. Charlie with some amazing birdies, amazing shots, and putts.
Representing Team Upper Park.
Love it. Over the cabbage and right in the heart. With a lot of spectators watching, too. I love that. And here's Hubert to finish. Wow.
Good
Great
finish.
finish. Yeah. Hubert finished with 4 birdies in a row.
Wow.
Yeah. Talk about strong finish. And if it wasn't for Tom Shanley also getting some of those birdies, he might have taken it down.
And Tom, just for a little cleanup here in the W.
Yep, that's got to be feeling good. I believe that's his second MPO win. It was great that you were there to capture it.
2022 Black Falls Open champion, Tom Shanley.
And let's hear a couple of words from the champ himself. But before that, let's take a look at the scores. -12, -11, -10 for Charlie, Hubert, and Tom. Steve Economos -2. Solid 10-12 performance across the board for Tom Shanley on both rounds, taking home almost $400.
All right, we're here with the champion of the Black Falls Open, and it's Mr. Tom Shanley. He's only 20 years old, and he shot 12 under?
Back-to-back sixes, yep.
6 and 6, 12 under for the weekend, and it is his first pro win?
Yeah, I've had a couple.
Yeah, a couple pro wins, so this is up there. And so what were the discs working out here this weekend?
Oh, baby. Honestly, I haven't played this course in a while. Thought I'd be throwing a lot of destroyers, but ended up throwing a lot of mids and putters, and just hitting a lot of lines.
Yeah, so
keeping it straight.
That tends to be the thing out here at Black Falls. A lot of putters, a lot of mid-range, and a lot of tight lines. We had a beautiful weekend here, weather-wise. 141 competitors, so a record number of competitors out here. Big thanks to Johnny Betts and everyone that helped spot and all our tour partners. And congrats to Tom for taking down MPO.
Thank you, sir.
And thanks for Greatest Media Team for having us. So we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to echo everything you mentioned there, Chris. This was just a fun tournament. And thank you for doing commentary with us. And thank you, Johnny Betts, for letting us hang out at your crib for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, thanks so much. That was a ton of fun. We had gorgeous weather and a great crew of people up here in Montgomery. And thanks to the Greatest Media Team for coming out and getting their first coverage here at Black Falls. Look forward to the next one.
Our pleasure. We'll be over at the Cold Hollows event next week, and we can't wait to see you guys. Thanks for hanging in.